What do you think about the evolution of MMA from when it started back when you were there at the very beginning of UFC 8 to how huge it's become now?
It's amazing, but you know, Brian Johnson and I were just here earlier, and we were discussing it. The trainers are making the same damn mistakes, you know, now that they made 20 years ago. You know, most of these fighters went straight in, you know, and they're straight back rather than working the circle. I mean, even Ronda Rousey went straight in until she got knocked out. You know, judo's a circular. You know, wrestling is a circular. You know, boxing's a circular, and these people are going straight in and getting knocked flat on their ass.
Yeah. So, do you think they should look for angles more, work on their footwork?
Oh, they gotta improve their footwork by far. You know, Rocco Ciatoli, he was my hands guy. You know, he's the one who worked on geez, what's that kid's name? Who's that other kid from Tucson? The world champion for one beat the California kid.
It's not coming to me, but you also trained him?
No, Rocco did. Yeah, Rocco trained him. What's his name?
Lucky I remember yours.
Yeah, no shit.
They take a step back and set that trap, and he'll counter.
What's his name?
Took that shot very well, and I like his attack right now.
Oh, he's a lightweight guy.
That's probably why I didn't know, because I don't follow the lightweights.
Are these people from Arizona?
Most of them.
Well, there's none of these guys. This is, he fights like Billy Conn used to fight, you know? He comes in and out.
Conn, during those war years, you were also in the service. You were a corporal. Joe Louis was a sergeant. And I know at one time during the war, you thought that you had that rematch with Joe that you sorely wanted.
Yeah, we were going to fight for the Army Emergency Relief during the war, and had a 3-day pass after we signed up to fight, and I came home.
Knock him out.
Well, I'm training real hard for this fight with Louis, and I hope to be in great shape. I understand that Louis hopes to knock me out. Well, I think that's just wishful thinking.
He fought TJ and he fought California Kid. He pitter patters, you know, comes in and out.
Yeah, it's not coming to me.
fuck is that guy's name?
My guy. That
Don
was one
Frye,
of my first
legend,
sparring partners.
Dude. Really?
Yes. He's from Tucson, Arizona. So I got a crazy Don Frye story for you. So I showed up. I'm 19 years old, and Don Frye is the man at this time, right? And I show up to practice, and he's there. So he's jacked. I'll never forget, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to learn from Don Frye. And he's like, okay, you know, we're going to spar. And I'm like,
He's
serious?
huge.
You're huge.
He's huge.
But you're not going to question the guy.
No, it's
First
Don
of all,
Frye.
he's fought with no gloves. People don't know. It's not a sport when Don Frye fought.
Yeah.
It is not a sport. Weight classes didn't exist. Gloves weren't there. Like, it didn't matter. So when he tells you to gear up, I'm fighting you today, you're like, fuck, I guess I'm fighting Don Frye today. So I gear up. This is when I got scared. This was the first reality check for me. Remember, I've only got 3 pro fights at 155, okay? He goes, gear up, and I go to gear up, and I'm putting my wraps on, and I'm watching him. So he would look like that, dude. He's so scary. He's so mean. Yeah, he goes shoot porn while he fucks you. You know what I mean? But, dude, he literally goes into his bag, grabs 2 Vicodin, and just chews them.
What?
Before we spar.
After you, little boy.
Is that what I'm going to look like if I keep
Yeah,
going
is this
down
the
this road?
road?
Like, is this
Yeah.
where I'm going? I'm like, I would never do that. And I'm like, I don't know. Vicodins are pretty cool, I guess. And long story short, he couldn't hit me through a head kick. And I'm like, we were supposed to be boxing.
Yeah.
And
he threw a head kick in boxing?
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like, dude, you're already bigger than me. You already be ready. Like, he just grunts at you. And I was just like, it was the most nonsense. We did 2 3-minute rounds, and I made sure and ran for my life.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
and I hit him in the body, and it did nothing to
sticky
him.
move,
Yeah, and it
move,
did nothing to him. But it was cool to get to do it and say
yeah.
that he's the man, and that was my Don Frye story, and I still talk to him today.
Good dude.
Good dude, you know, he's about as good as anybody from that era.
What a great answer.
I don't need to tell you anything else.
Yeah, no, hey,
I
say,
just don't.
Hey, don't say less.
I mean, go on. Drink the water. Fucking do.
In what way?
Every way. Shit. Thank you very much. Thanks for not forgetting me. You know, that's everybody's like, does it bother you when, you know, people come up to you at the store or the restaurant or anything? No, it don't bother me when they don't.
How do you unintentionally make up a story about being a war hero? Like, that's not. But to Mayhem's point about the, I don't know. He said people exaggerate it when it was 2 guys and a goat. Like, I don't think Bruce Buffer, you don't need to exaggerate any more than that. That sounds perfect.
Well, the other guy was Dominic Cruz, obviously.
I told Bruce Buffer that story. I just told him it was 2 guys and a goat, and he jizzed. So.
What are you going to do? Something at a time? Bro.
She's married to her coach. She's got a great life. She also says she got a great head, and she got nice implants. So we got to root for her.
Wait, how do you know the head part? Did I just miss that?
Because when I was on stage, I go, who here gives good head? She raised her hand and said she likes getting semen on her boobs.
Oh, you know what, though? But that's self-reporting. Okay, I'll be the judge.
Adam didn't believe Bruce Buffer until he proved it either.
Bruce Buffer is not, you don't know he's gay. Well, there's never been, I know Dominic Cruz isn't gay. If he was gay, who cares? But I know the women he slept with, and a few of them are 10s. Bruce
A few of them have 10 inches. Hey, look, bro, I'm just like trying not to come out of my closet, all right?
It has sometimes in the past, even though it should be all about the punches. But sometimes it's not.